My mentor, Raina Smarkle, once told me, even if you have a plan in mind, you never really know what will happen. And honestly, she was right. In my case, at least. I never thought that within my 4 years of college, I would end up helping a magnificent plant breeder, Dr. Tim Bourne, discover the next big hit in the table grape industry. Hey everyone, my name is Robin Nguyen, and today I will be sharing with you all my experiences as a plant breeding intern here at Sunview Vineyards of California Inc. But first, let me give you all some background about myself and how I got here. I was born and raised in Westminster, California, where after finishing high school, I decided to move 7 hours north to obtain a degree in chemical engineering at UC Davis. Honestly, I had no idea what I was doing and became very lost during my first year of college. Halfway through, I switched from chemical engineering to biochemical engineering with a specialization in food science and technology because I thought it seemed more interesting. At that point, I must be happy with my major now, right? Nope. After finishing all my engineering classes, completing my senior design capstone project, I had doubts. Maybe engineering wasn't really for me after all. So, what did I do? I explored other interests such as winemaking. From doing some networking and a little bit of research, I quickly realized that jumping from engineering to winemaking was a bit more challenging due to my lack of experiences. But hey, I persisted anyway and applied to as many internships as I could to get some exposure. And it paid off. One day during spring break, I received a call from George Navarro from Sunview Vineyards about a breeding position. I knew that this would be a great opportunity for me to gain some background in viticulture, so I took my chances. I went through the interview process, I got an offer, and now I'm here. So, what did I do as a plant breeding intern? Generally, my work was divided into two separate categories, lab work and field work. Lab work primarily included berry counting, ovule extraction, media and petri dish preparation, Brix, pH, and acid measurements on a variety of different grapes, and my favorite, inputting data into Excel. Fieldwork, on the other hand, involved harvesting clusters, applying bird netting, applying Roundup, fertilizing, planting new seedlings, irrigating, training, and much more. As you can see, there's a lot that's involved with plant breeding, and I do have to admit that my first couple of weeks of learning was pretty tough. You see, I'm not the most athletic person, if at all, so for someone with non-existent muscles like myself to enter a very physically intensive job cold turkey, it wasn't really going to be a pretty sight. And I'm not exaggerating. When Tim gave me the task of digging a deep hole into the ground for a post, I wasn't even able to make a dent before taking a break. But hey, I didn't give up, and now I have the strength to do 3 holes in a row. Progress, am I right? Regardless of how difficult the job might be at times, I definitely learned a lot about grapes from the work that I did. For instance, I learned a lot about the anatomy of the grape, and from there, I developed a sense of understanding of what defines a good, desirable grape cluster. In the field, I got to learn about the growth process of grapevines, starting from a small seedling to a 3-year-old established vine. And not only that, I got to expose myself to certain techniques, such as girdling to help establish higher levels of sugar, or the application of gibberellic acid to increase berry size. By now, I definitely can say that I have a good basic understanding of viticulture. Grapes weren't the only thing that I learned during my internship. I also got to develop and improve a lot of my interpersonal skills with the help of my coworkers Alex, Olga, Lucia, Lydia, Magdalena, and Marina. One of my biggest challenges here was overcoming a language barrier. Over half the team only spoke Spanish, so it was hard for me to communicate with them, especially since I'm more introverted and have no Spanish under my belt. Fortunately, Alex and Olga are bilingual and helped me out a lot by teaching me some Spanish to get around. Eventually, the whole team started to teach me Spanish. And there you have it. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to my story as an intern here at Sunview Vineyards. I hope you all a wonderful day, and please take care of yourself. Goodbye!